Hello guys, MikuChibi here. Welcome back to Sword Factor, and today in this video we're going to talk about the newest proficiency level and also the newest proficiency skill that got added to the game, or master skill, whatever you want to call it. So the last time we had an update for this, I believe was last year. I'm just going to double check that. Yeah, last year on April 23rd, April 2025, last year they added that. The thing we got was the element skill, which is pretty nice, 10% more attack. And then on last one, prophecy level 105. This is your specific weapon. A lot of weapon got really good except for spear. Spear got a pretty boring one. This one, 30% chance to add armor DK debuff. Not really useful. Should be 1%, but yeah. This time we have a pretty good ones, I would say. Apply stance, develop stance, breaking fundamental, advanced war techniques, slash prophecy, and bond and chain. Every single weapon have the same, so we're just gonna focus on one weapon as far. And for shield, they also add for frost element. Last time shield got slash element. If you equip a shield, you get 10% more damage to enemy weak to slash. And this time we have for frost, so gonna be really good for rapier. Not really good for spear and bow because they are two-handed, and hopefully next time we will get for blunt as well, so gonna be beneficial for mace. I believe mace do need a little bit more support when it comes to shield. So these are the new skill, and that also means I also have updated the release crystal tracker. So that means you will need this newest copy, so make sure to copy the newest one to get the update, or if you want to update for yourself, the only thing you will need to improve are this thing here, version 22. You will need to add apply stance, so you can see here, so you can just copy this, and then you want to copy develop stance here, and then we have advanced sword technique, breaking fundamental. These two you will also need to add, and then prophecy level 75, you will need to update that, and then last one, bond chain attack, you also need to update that. Oh no, not the last one. You also will need to add the power frost for frost damage on shield, so you will need to update that. And everything else should be the same, so not bad. And that also means that you will need to update this thing here. You can add some stuff. If you don't want to do that, then you can copy the spreadsheet. I will link it down below so you can just copy it. So use small update, and the total release crystal for the large one, yeah, close to 56k. That is a lot, and right now on the market a little bit expensive. I think one large one gonna cost you roughly 3.5 million coal, which is a lot. And that also means that for the medium and small one, they will also be increased in price, because you can turn small one to medium to large really cheap. So these two gonna also be a little bit expensive, but right now they're kind of expensive right at the moment. So hopefully you have farm a bit more release crystal. Yeah, 56k release crystal. Yeah, a lot, and they're gonna be real expensive, especially when you to level up. You can see here already, to max everything, it can cost you 515 just to max the last one. Yeah, really expensive. So if you want the newest update on the tracker, just copy the link and you should have everything. Everything should work. Hopefully everything should work, I hope. So let's talk about the newest master skill that we added. We have apply stance, develop stance, break fundamental, advanced sword technique, slash prophecy, and bond chain attack. And these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new skills. And then we can add 7 for shield one as well. We're just gonna focus on one weapon, because every single weapon have the same skill. Is easier like that. We're gonna start with the applied stance and develop stance. This thing gives additional damage to enemy when attacking, when using normal attack. And what is special of this is that it applies to all weapon. So if you level up on the sword, max this one on sword, and apply stance, level stance to level 10, you're gonna get 1250 for this one, and 2000 this one, which in total gonna give you 3250 additional damage, and gonna apply to all weapon. So if you level on this one sword, this one gonna affect on rapier or axe or spear. And if you max it out to all weapon, this thing, so you're gonna get, let's see, 3250 times 7. That's gonna give you 22,750 additional damage. Let's round it out to 23,000. So 23,000 additional damage Um, pretty small, pretty small. It doesn't, affect your damage in overall. This can be really good, especially if you like to farm weapon speed on lower floor, especially floor 50 and floor 57, where the mobs has a lot smaller HP. Floor 47, I believe, has roughly 10 to 15,000 HP, and floor 50 has 20,000 HP. So you can one-shot the mobs pretty easy. And also, if you're farming assault event, you can easier to one-shot the mobs there. These can be really good for those that are farming weapon speed on the floor or assault event. Very nice. And for the skills and stuff, nothing special. So it is up to you if you want to level this up or not. If you are type of player that likes to farm weapon speed on the floor or assault weapon, then level up this thing can be really nice. Other than that, you don't really need to focus on this thing. And next one, we have breaking fundamentals. These increase your break gauge, which can be really useful for a specific boss, for example. In this case, the weapon that benefit most, I would say spear, because when it comes to frost weakness enemy, spear have one of the best break gauge. So level up on spear can be really nice for other weapon. I guess axe can be fine. I think dagger is benefited most. I don't think sword benefited. I mean, sword has most higher break gauge in game. Maybe level up for sword can also be beneficial. These are gonna be really useful for UG and also late game bosses. For those that are beginner or mid game players, you don't need to focus on this thing until you reach late game. Advanced sword technique will give you more skill power, 50%. Small one, but still decent to have. So if you want to max it out, go ahead. Slash prophecy will give you more damage to enemy that weak to specific elements, slash, frost, and blunt. Very nice, 10% more damage. That is pretty good. And then we have bond chain attack, which is mostly really good in a chain build, of course. Gonna give you 1% skill power when using switch. So kind of same level as some passive that has combination 4. Combination 4 that gives 1% skill power when using switch. So now you have 200. Unless you want to switch it to more attack or something like that, you can also do that. So this one is pretty good master skill, of course. So gonna be really expensive, of course. I mean, I can show you where I level up my stuff. It did cost a lot. I think I've wasted up to 1,500 release crystals, something like that. Used to level up some specific skill. Yeah, gonna be really expensive. So yeah. These are the news one, pretty good. And then last one we have shield. Gonna be really good for rapier, of course. Not really good for spear and bow because they're using two-hand. They do not use shield. So gonna be really good for rapier. And next time I do believe they're gonna add for blunt. So gonna be really good for mace. So new skill, they are pretty good. These apply stand, develop stand, use for specific if you want to farm weapon speed. Otherwise you can pretty much skip this one. Breaking fundamental for a specific scenario, if you need to break the boss faster, level up these can be really nice. Advanced work technique, decent one, but you don't really need to focus. Maybe unlocking it is still fine. Frost prophecy, you still need to unlock it, and if you want to max it out, go ahead. And bond chain attack, you just need to unlock it and should be good to go. You just need to unlock it, you will get 10%, and if you max it out, gonna be a little bit expensive. So my priority will be just unlocking all this one and maybe maxing these out, and you're pretty much good to go. Keep farming this stuff, and once you have more release crystal, you can start maxing up some of these skills. So those was the update, and also updated the release tracker so you can copy it, update your proficiency skill. So yeah, that's me. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time. Take care now, and bye bye.